picture in a shimmering school, peaceful paradise, a calming jewel. Glowing guppies with tails like fire, whiskered catfish, their movements inspire. Drifting bubbles, a mesmerizing dance, lost in the moment, given a chance. Aquarium thoughts, they drift and they sway like the gentle current at the end of the day. Serene angelfish gliding with grace, a world of wonder in a watery space. The hum of the filter, a constant refrain, a symphony of life, washing away the strain. Worries dissolve in the calming blue. Aquarium magic, just for me and you. Aquarium thoughts, they drift and they sway like the gentle current at the end of the day. Emerald corridor sifting the sand, a miniature river held in my hand. So next time you're feeling stressed and low, just take a moment, watch the water flow. Aquarium thoughts, a calming sight, a little piece of peace beneath the gentle light.
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. How is it going? Today, I'm just going to be basically in the process. We're going to have the Aquarium Price is Right game with a giveaway at the end, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a little bit different way of doing the giveaway. Primarily, I'm going to pit two of you together, and you're going to compete each other to win that giveaway. So I am here. This is just the image of my aquarium rather than showing my ugly mug. So I figure, might as well just show off my fish while we do this. But let me go ahead and set up the hashtag for the giveaway. That way you guys could start entering for that. Basically, primarily what we are doing today is the aquarium prices were right. I found some aquarium stuff on sale on Craigslist, and basically you guys are going to guess how much it is going for on Craigslist. I've done this previously. I'm pretty sure if you've seen it before, you know exactly how this works. Um, now, keep in mind it's not higher or lower, but I don't care about that. It's just basically who gets closest, and really, for the most part, it is really for no prizes. Score is not kept, but except for the giveaway, that is a competition between two of you, which I'm going to choose who gets to play. Where did my internet? Oh, okay. There's my giveaway. Okay, there's. Sorry, had a little bit of a hiccup on the internet. So, so let me get this set up. I'm going to create a giveaway. I'm going to choose live stream. Yes, and basically the hashtag is going to be hashtag prize. No, wait, not nope, wrong one. Nope, 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 nope. Cancel that one. I screwed up. It's sorry, I screwed that one up. It's actually supposed to be price. The hashtag is price. So there we go. So if you want to enter the giveaway, you're going to enter hashtag price. Let's see here. Let me see here. hashtag price to enter. So that is the hashtag to enter the lovely contest here. So I'm going to actually post the hashtag right there. I could get it. There it goes. So that is the hashtag to actually enter. So if you do want to enter the giveaway, hashtag price is the lovely, lovely thing to enter. Okay. Got a little view on the back end there, but so hopefully you guys could hear me. So let's see what where's the 30-second timer. All right, don't need that right now, but anyways, hey, okay, so yeah, it looks like we got 4 people in here. So if you do want to enter the contest, do hashtag price. Like I said, this is gonna be the Price is Right. I'm gonna show some things I found on Craigslist, and you guys are gonna guess how much the item is. So I do have a little slideshow with all the lovely things that I found. So anyways, if you're there, please let me know you can hear my voice. I can't hear it on the monitor because I don't have that monitored, which I guess I can check on that. Let me see here. So let's see. All right, yeah, I can hear myself. I really don't like hearing myself on the monitor. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this started. The first thing up for bid, first thing to guess prices on, let me find the slideshow here, is going to be this Marineland, which is a portrait glass aquarium kit, which is 5 gallons. This is a used aquarium. It does come with the LED light lid. A standard pump is included. Condition is fair, and this is made by Marineland. So how much do you think this used Marineland portrait glass aquarium kit is? It's 5 gallons, so please, in the comments below, tell me how much you think it is. I'm going to go ahead and put a little timer on there, and Muppet is lurking, cleaning out the aquarium tanks. You got a panda cory with infection. Didn't I hate that little thing there. Didn't know it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Infections are no fun to actually play with. So in the comments below, please leave your comments and let me know how much you think this is going for. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's many people here, so I'm not quite sure how well the stream's gonna go. But hopefully more people do stream in. I did screw up on the actual stream settings. I totally screwed up on that. So this is actually a whole nother area. It's a whole different URL. But I do have some plans today to actually do some work on the aquarium. And Muppet says $30. So let's see how close it is to $30. Hey, Mix Kelly, how's it going, Jorge? Once again, I'm doing the good old Price is Right game. Right now, we're guessing on the Marineland portrait glass aquarium kit, 5 gallons. It's a used aquarium, includes the LED light, lid, stand, pump is included. How much do you think this is going for, Mexicali? And while you do this, I'm going to see if I can remove that. I'm going to see if I can remove that lovely, stupid heart thingy because I can't really see. How's it going, Jorge? I've been watching your streams lately while I work. Well, not watching. I've been listening to them. So okay. There's the heart's gone. So now I can actually see what you guys are saying. So Jorge is saying Mexicali Fish Keeper is saying they're probably asking for 60. So we got Muppet with 30 and Mexicali with 60. Also, I am doing a giveaway, so please in the comments, if you want to enter, do hashtag price. Let me see here. Let me find. And now that the timer has ran out, so let's see how much they're asking for this. I got a 60 and a 30, and they are asking for 50. So Muppet was off by 20, and Mexicali was off by 10. So Mexicali actually got that round. Now, in an event of a tie, I will be going with the under without over, but it really doesn't matter if you go over. So Mexicali got that one. Yeah, but I was listening to your interviews with the Wine Fish Keeper as well as Ricky with Coast. Primarily because I have met both of them. I'll probably be listening to more in the future. I figured out, I'm walking at work, so I could use something to listen to. So let's go with the next item up for bid, which is this is a chiller. It's a quarter. It is not a quarter, a third horsepower Aqualogic commercial grade aquarium chiller. Basically, it's 115 volts. It's a commercial grade, so estimated capacity is 300 to 500 gallons. How much do you think this chiller is going for? I'm not quite sure if that's all they're providing, which I'm guessing that's all they're providing because they don't show any hoses or anything. But how much do you think this puppy is going for? Which I really don't need a chiller, primarily because I do have tropical fish. But some people do need chillers, especially if you have axolotls, although they are illegal to keep in California, so that's not something I could keep. But I do have a conger tetras in there, which is a warm temperate water fish in here. I do have some silver tip tetras in here and some snells, a lot of trumpet snells. And I will be doing some work on this tank later. So after this stream, I'm going to basically cut the stream and come back later and actually do some recording on what I'm going to be doing in here. I'm doing a few changes. I do want to get this more planted. I do need to clean some of this algae off, which I think the new light on here is basically creating an algae farm. So let's see. Mexicali says 100. So let's see how far off he is. But yeah, I never really priced out chillers. It's not something I really need in this tank or my bottom tank, primarily because these fish do love warmer waters. But some people do need chillers. See, chillers sound expensive, 120. Yeah, they definitely. I've seen prices on them. They're definitely more expensive than heaters. Knew they're expensive. Yeah, this is used. Like anything on most things on Craigslist are used. So let's see on this one. Let's see the winning bid on this one, and this one is going for $850. So yes, this one is expensive. This is expensive, $850. You're both way off, but Muppet got closer with 120. But yeah, that is just definitely a whoa. I did see another one on here which was cheaper, but not that much cheaper. I don't think I have it on the slide, so I could talk about it. Yeah, just a little off, just a little bit, just just a tad. Let me do this. Let me increase the size of this. I think that is perfect. I think that's a good size. Nope, that's not a good size because nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the camera. I'm gonna move the camera up a little bit. There we go. That's perfect now. That way I could get the timer up in there as well. So let's move on. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Now, I mean, primarily I kind of do this game just for a little bit of fun and kind of gives you a gauge of how much use things are going for. Some of these, most of these are found on the Orange County, California list. Though I did find a few here and there. I think I looked in Denver as well as Washington, but yeah, this is mostly going to be Orange County though. So let's go to the next one. This one is a 40-gallon aquarium fish tank. It's complete. Description is beautiful 40-gallon glass tank. This looks like it's probably a breeder with a solid wood stand, 28 inches height. Comes with an LED with remote, a hang on the back filter, heater, net, gravel with beautiful rock formation, and everything shown in the pictures. Everything is working condition. So, how much do you think this is going for? Let me get the timer set. Yeah, Craigslist can definitely be a crapshoot. Some things are really good deals, on the other hand, some are just a horrible deal. I know a lot of people aren't fans of buying used aquariums online that are used through like Craigslist and such. Primarily, you don't know what you're gonna get. One thing I do always recommend, if you do go that route, always do the good inspection, good roll around, make sure the silicone is in good condition just by looking at it. And then afterwards, when you do get it home, if they don't do before you buy it, is do the good old not the lake test, the leak test. That way, you make sure there's no leaks before you set up in your fish room or your living room or wherever you are setting it up. I mean, if you're setting it up outside, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal, but you probably do not want it to actually leak. So Mexicali says 250, and Muppet says 200. And Muppet has never bought a 40-gallon. The tank that you're looking at right now, that is a 40-gallon breeder. You zoom out. That's a 40-gallon breeder. I think I bought that one during Petco's or PetSmart's dollar per gallon sale. This was years ago, back when they actually did that, and I think I paid like $40 for it, new. But but yeah, the only good thing on this one is it does include at least the stand. I'm really not a big fan of the LED lights or hang on back filters. I really don't care for that when I'm looking at these because basically I like my own filters and whatnot. But let's see how much this one is going for. And this one is going for $160, which includes the stand. So Muppet is definitely closer on that one by $40. Muppet said 200 and Mexicali said 250. So Muppet is the winner on that one. But alrighty. Yeah, I mean 160. I'm with the stand. I don't think it's too terribly bad. Let me see how much 40-gallon breeder is going for right now. Let's see here. See what Google says. Google says that it brand new. Let's see. That's a glass aquarium. Let's see. I don't know if is that on sale. 40-gallon. Imagine now. Keep in mind this one's a Magitarium. This one says no. That's a lid. Let's see here. Let's see here. How much is a 40-gallon breeder going for? I'm pretty sure that was a 40-gallon breeder just by the dimensions. Okay, so let's see, 40-gallon breeder and Magitarium, that is actually half off right now, which is going for $75. You got a standard glass one from Aquarium, which is going for $150. Let's see here, a stand is going for $119. So I'd probably looking at the stands on Petco. I'd probably just buy at Petco. Primarily, you're only saving like a minimum of $40 on that. So I'd probably just go down to Petco and actually buy the new one. Let's see here. Let's see the next one up for bid. Yeah. Prices are more reasonable in the area. Out here, everyone wants almost full original price. Yeah. I've noticed, Mexicali, that it really depends on who is selling it. Some people are reasonable. Some some people are completely unreasonable. This one, I'd say is kind of reasonable, but I probably would pass on that because basically I could buy a new one for like $40 more. I'd rather deal with the new one rather than a used one. But that's just me. That's probably a lot of people too. Um, all right, let's go to the next one. This one is a 50-gallon aquarium and stand. Let's see. This aquarium firmly housed a turtle and some fish. Only tank and stand are included. No lights or filters or fish or turtles, etc. This is a 50-gallon, so it definitely is larger than the previous one. So how much do you think this one is going for? Let me get the good old timer up and running here. Yeah, I found you can find some good deals on Craigslist, and you can find some horrible deals. I think the ones I found this time around have been more reasonable. On previous prices right streams, if you could actually watch the replays, some of those prices were extremely unreasonable. I've seen like 10 gallons where they requested like $150 for a 10-gallon. And but with those, they throw in all this extra used junk that, oh yeah, I'm gonna throw in all this extra junk and I'm gonna increase the price. So on this one, Mexicali says $80, and this one's probably up the street from me. That is actually, it looks like the stand, kind of looks like the stand I actually use on my 40-gallon breeder here, which probably is the same. No, that one's a little bit longer because that tank is a 48-inch tank. This breeder is only a 36-inch lengthwise. My bottom tank is up and running now. Yeah, that one's becoming an algae farm too, so I definitely do need to get some plants in there. All right, okay, and then we got Muppet with $150. So let's go ahead and check out and see how much this one is going for. Is this going to be a reasonably priced one, or is it going to be unreasonable? Is it something I would probably look at if I was looking for another tank? Let's see. Hey, Lake Missoula, how's it going? Lake Missoula Aquatics and Plants. Welcome to the stream. This is the Aquarium Price is Right. I am doing a giveaway at the end, and to enter that is hashtag price. I'm running this giveaway a little bit differently. I'm going to choose two people, and they're going to play a little game to see who wins the thing. And so far, no one has entered except for myself, which I'm not eligible for this. So if you still want to enter, press hashtag price in the chat. Guessing on this one, and how much do you think this one is? Is it reasonable, unreasonable? This one's a 50-gallon aquarium with stand. Sometimes the ones with stands, they might be a little higher price, but oftentimes they are actually pretty reasonable because sometimes the price that they're offering for used, sometimes it is worth it. So let's see how much this one is. This one is actually going for $50, which is extremely reasonable. If I was looking for a 50-gallon used tank with stand, I would have no problem paying $50 for it. Because this is standalone, you're probably paying more. That's if I was going for a used aquarium. If I was just looking for the stand, I'd probably just buy this just for the stand. So this definitely was a good price. Unfortunately for change. Um, so let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm up at 150. Yeah, you're way off. Mexicali was a little bit closer at 80. I'd probably with Craigslist though, I would probably guess that they would that would have been my guess, Muppet. I would probably guess they wanted 150 or if not more on Craigslist sometimes. Primarily because sometimes they're way off in on how much they expect. But give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go get myself something to drink. So give me 1 second. I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I'm back. Don't need that timer right now. Alrighty, let's go off to the next one here. The next one up for bid is this lovely 10-gallon aquarium fish tank. It's a half moon complete. This is a beautiful rimless 10 gallons half moon glass tank. It is 17 inches high by 17 inches wide. Comes with a lid, LED light, a hang in the back filter, beautiful large driftwood, substrate. I'm guessing they meant substrate, and rocks, heater, and everything shown in the photo. This does not come with a stand, and they want to note that it has no leaks nor cracks. Everything is in working condition. And I hope everything is in working condition, because that's one thing you don't want to buy. You don't want to buy an aquarium that doesn't work, that doesn't hold water. So let's see. Let me put my timer up again. Oops, there we go. Timer's back up. How much do you think this 10-gallon, let me fix the camera here, and let's see. How much do you think this 10-gallon half moon is going for? I've never had a half moon or a circle tank. I'm not too thrilled with a half moon. If you're going circular, I'd probably go with full cylinder. Let's see. Mexicali says 75. Let's see. It's a 10-gallon rimless. Let me see how much. These go for new, just so I know. That I never priced out. Oops. Now keep in mind this comes with more than just the tank. It comes with the lid and HVAC and whatnot. Muppet says 40. Lake Missoula says 120. Let's see. I don't see any. I think the one factor on this is it's really hard to find them. Looks like a beginner's tank, and they'll want what they put in it. Let's see here. I can't find any shopping while he's on Google, so I don't even know how much these go for new. I see a lot of fun shapes, but I don't see any half cylinders, or as they put it, half moons. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see what we got. Mexicali with 75, Lake Missoula with 120, and Muppet with 40. And let's see how much they are asking for on this one. I think I do want to add another tank in my house somewhere. Probably like a small one, if I can. I just have to find a place to put it. Let's see. Let's see how much this one is going for. This one is going for $90. So it looks like Mexicali was closest by $15. Lake Missoula was off by like 35. And Muppet was off by 50. So there we go. $90 for this 10-gallon half moon complete. I'm not a big fan of spending money like this on a used tank. But yeah, I think someone might actually buy this. I'd probably offer them less, but 10 gallons, I mean, I don't know. Would you buy this for $90? I mean, it's rimless. I don't. I typically all my aquariums are rimmed, which and some of the things I do with these, I have problems with them. But But yeah, I'm not sure on how good of a deal this is. Yeah, it's a beginner tank. Who's getting out? Yeah, yeah, sounds like it. I'm a big fan of square tanks. Or if you are going cylinder, I'd go with a full cylinder. I would not go with any of this fun jazzy half cylinders. But I really think that defeats the purpose of having a cylinder. Mexicali would pay for it free, maybe. Yeah, I'd probably pay free for it. Uh, this is I think this is one of those tanks where let's throw in a light, let's throw in an HO back filter, let's throw in some driftwood and charge more for it, kind of things. Those add-ons, I always think that's just the case for it. But I would pay 10, but I'm cheap. Yeah, I think when it comes to used tanks, I think the dollar per gallon rule is pretty much what you're looking at. Only pay like $1 per gallon, which when Petco always threw that $1 per gallon sale, they kind of threw that off. But I think $1 per gallon is a really thing, which kind of brings you back to this stand right here, which you're paying $1 per gallon, but with the stand, that I think that one is a really good deal. But I would have no room to put a 50-gallon tank. But anyways, let's go with the next one, and this is LED light for aquarium fish tank and plants. Disregard that $1 because these are not going for $1. I see a lot of people on Craigslist. They'll put like $1 just to get it up higher on the list, or if they have multiple ones, they typically do $1 just to say, okay, yeah, I have multiple ones. So basically, these are two lights. These are Aquanites, 30 inches to 40 inches, with white blue lights, switch, first photo like new. Um, there's an each price or a both price. So feel free to do how much are they offering for each and how much they're offering for both. Let's see here. Which, if they are reasonable priced, I'd probably look at them. But if they're reasonably priced, I don't know if these ones are or not. So, how much would you pay for these lights? These are knee crews, which not knee crews. These are Aquanites, not knee crews. I'm seeing the Lagoon and the Gels. So these are Aquanites, which is I think just a kind of inexpensive third-party lights. These are not like fluval lights or any kind of fancy lights. Mexicala says 30 for the two of them. Hey Cheryl, how's it going? Cheryl's saying 45. Is it 45 for each or 45 for the both of them? And I am doing a giveaway, Cheryl. So if you want to do the hashtag price in the chat, and that way you get entered. I'm doing the giveaway a little bit differently on this one. It's going to be basically playing a game between two of you. So I'm going to pick two people at random, and they're going to play a little game at the end, loosely but based on what we're doing right now, which is guessing the prices. Let's see. Lake Missoula says $30 each or $50 for the set. Cyril says, I wouldn't pay that much, but that's about what they would sell for both around here. Personally, if they're going for that much, I'd probably just look for a nice Higer. I know I got this Higer right here. This one actually paid for. That one actually paid for. But I'm pretty sure if you watch my channel's videos, you'd probably see that I did actually buy and I did a video on that light. It's the Price is Right showcase for the final. Yeah, it's something similar to what we're doing here, but slightly different. So let's see how much this one is going for. Let's see, for these Aquanites, 30 to 40 inches. And let's see, so we got $25 each or 40 for the both, which I don't think is too unreasonable. But yeah, let's see here. So 40 for two lights is not too bad. Let's see, but Lake Missoula is probably closer on that. No, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. No, actually, I think, let's see. Mexicali was pretty close with the 30 for the two, and he did not go over on that one. Whereas Lake Missoula went over on that one, so I'd probably give that the both option to Mexicali. Although I think Lake Missoula is pretty much on it for the each part. Let's see here. No, actually, I think Cheryl was 45. If that was for both, she's pretty close with 5. So, yeah, that's pretty much aqua neats for you. Let's see how much these are actually going for on Amazon right now. I know it's been a while since I priced those ones. I actually had aqua neats in the past. They're not too bad, but like I said, they're not a fluval. They're not a. I'm totally forgetting. I'm totally forgetting names of good lights. Muppet's gonna be lurking, cleaning out the tank. It's not gonna clean itself. Ah, yes, it will. Just get yourself a big old pleco. I mean, looking at some aqua neats on Amazon, let's see, this aqua neat on Amazon. It's a 30 to 38 inch. It's going for $38. Cheryl has a few aqua neats that came with the tanks. Yeah, back in when I first started, I actually went with the cheap aqua neats. And looking at Amazon right now, I'd probably just go to Amazon and buy one because I see one right here. It's a 24 to 30 inch. It's $30 by itself, just new from Amazon. Let me see here. Let me see if I could. Let me see here. Web browser. There we go. And actually, you actually have a higher. You have a higher there. Look, you get this higher right here, which is 36 to 42 inches. And this is actually 55, which is actually this is actually the one I bought. But I bought the longer 36-inch one, and the 30 to 36 one is actually more than that one. But yeah, I mean the prices on these ones are actually just almost as maybe double. But I'd probably just buy a new one to begin with. Even if you buy the aqua neats on Amazon, you're looking at like $30. I would definitely just buy them new. You're not worried about how well they hold up because you're buying a new one. You can still return them if you don't like them, as opposed to buying them on Craigslist, which you really have no clue. You really have no clue how they are, if people actually dunked them in the tank or not. So let's see here. Let's see what we have up next. This one is a Tetra Whisper model 40-gallon fish tank aquarium power filter. It is rated up to 40 gallons. It is a great filter. This is just a run-of-the-mill Tetra. How much do you think they're asking for this one on Craigslist? It's they say it's for a 40-gallon fish tank. I like to I'd probably put this on a 20-gallon. No, I probably wouldn't put on a 40-gallon. I'd like to upsize my filtration a little bit. I kind of like as far as hang in the back filters, I do like the titles. Mind you, I would have to mod it out due to those little slits on the skimmer. Although I heard that was basically for a saltwater tank made. But how much do you think this one's going for? Let's see. Lake Missoula is saying 20. Cheryl's saying 15, aka CRP fish, CR fish. 15. I personally, I probably wouldn't pay 15 for a filter, but unless I really was in dire need for one. But let's see how much. Now, this is not how much I think they're going for. This is how much they're selling for it on Craigslist. Let's see here. Hey, Protocol Course, how's it going? Feel free to enter the giveaway, #price. Gonna have a little giveaway at the end, a little game. So this one is a 40-gallon Tetra Whisper model 40-gallon fish tank aquarium power filter. The other aquarium filters I do like the I got the Penguin Pros on these, which I like. They're good as well. They don't have the skimmer issue like the Titles do, and I found that they're just as good. Let's see here. Hey Ryan, how's it going today? Now keep in mind with the giveaway, it's going to be a game. So I'm going to choose two people and they're going to play a game against each other. The winner does win. Uh, no, one thing I haven't mentioned was the prizes. There's a few things I could give away. I'll give you guys a choice. Basically, you could get a shirt from my website, like this one right here. This is with my logo. There's some other shirts that I do sell on my website, though. Right now, I do need to get the website fixed, but I still can offer those. Or like I did previously, I did offer the. Or another option is the good old accessory bag right here. This one has my logo on one side, as well as professional water changer on the other side. I do have a few designs on that, so I'll give you guys a choice. Or I have some used, keep in mind these are used algae scrapers for the aquarium. I have the I think it's the fluval razor, or also I have one that's the flipper. But keep in mind those ones are used; they're not new. Or I do or I do have or I do have some fluval bug bites. That's another option if you choose that. Uh, this one is this one is a new bottle, unopened. So you get a new bottle of fluval bug bites. So you get the choice of what you want from this giveaway. Not all of them, but just one of them. Oh, happy belated birthday, by the way, Jorge. Let's see. So what we have here. Ryan says not bad for $10. Mexicali says $15. Particle Chris, give me a good old undergravel any day of the week. Yeah, I think I might do that next time. I might do that next time I do a change on the aquarium where I start all the way from the beginning. Hello, Sun Road Aquatics. How's it going? I might do the good old undergravel filter. Although my idea is I probably would just take, I'd probably run it through a power head. Probably be using I'll probably use a hang on the back filter to pump the water through. I don't know how well that'll work, but I know back when I did my outdoor tank, I did set up a undergravel filter, but not in the traditional sense. I actually made a little removable one. So I got like one of those glass oven things. I put the PVC on the bottom, and I put some gravel on top, and I had it filtering that way. So let's go back to this game though. I'm getting distracted here talking about underwater gravel filters. So so how much do you think this is a Craigslist thing? How much is this Tetra Whisper model 40-gallon going for? So far, Ryan Bushnell says $10. Mexicali says 15. How much do you think this is going for on Craigslist? Let's see here. Let's see how much this one is going for. By the way, if you want to enter the giveaway, enter hashtag price. And let's see how much this one is going for. Oops, make sure I'm on the right. Make sure I'm on the right screen here. Let's see, and this one is going for $15. Good job on that one, Mexicali. You got it right on the dot on that one. Unfortunately, I don't have any prizes for people who get it right on the dot. Unfortunately, it would be nice if I did though. $15. Let me see how much. Let me see how much you could buy this new. Let's see here. Tetra. Quiet filter 40. Let's see. Looks like Whisper. I don't know if this is the same one. No, I don't think that. No, that's not the same one. Those are newer ones. Let's see here. But it looks like the newer ones, the newer designs, going for like 40. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and basically, if you want a deal, I mean, I guess you could buy the used ones and get kind of a deal on that. I mean, you save a little bit of money, but I'd probably just buy new, unless you need the dried up beneficial bacteria. That's probably not good. CR Fish says I look at Marketplace too much. Oh, okay. CR said 15 first. Oh, that they did. Okay. Oh. All right. Well, okay. Sorry about that. Cheryl did say 15 first. I said I wasn't sure if I was looking back on the chat. I wasn't sure if that was for the previous one or the new one. My bad on that one. But Mexicali was just cheating off of Cheryl. Yeah. Sorry about that, Cheryl. But yeah, looking at the prices for the new ones, yeah. I mean, I'd probably I yeah, if I just wanted to just yeah, I don't know on that one, but let's see here. But yeah, I mean, if I just needed one just for like a good old quarantine tank, I might just pick this up for 15. But like I said, I'm a bigger fan of getting ones I like the like I said, the titles are good. I do like the Penguin Pros, which I'm running right now. I did try the Higer backpack filter, which was the original one, which is the black and orange one. I would not recommend that one. I know Higer does sponsor me with a few things that they give me, but I would probably not try the backpack one, the black one and the orange one. I've had issues with that one. Let's see. Mexicali is halfway paying attention because they're hanging Christmas lights. Yeah, I have a lot of things to do today. Later on, I will be doing some scaping work on this tank right here. I do. If you look in the upper right hand corner over there, no, I don't know if it's the right hand side. Yeah, if you're looking at the screen, there's one up at right side. You'll see some plants kind of floating there. I'm going to be planting that. I'm going to be changing around some of the substrate. But anyways, I'm getting distracted here again. So let's go to the next one. Okay, this one is not equipment. This one is a fish. This one is a snow Rufficia discus, 8 inches. Selling snow Rufficia 8-inch male. Got him at Golden State Discus, and his size and roundness is amazing. Had to let him go due to worker school. Unfortunately, I'm probably mispronouncing that name. So how much do you think this is going for? You got Sutton Road Aquatics saying $90. Let's see here. Let's get the timer up and running here. That's a gorgeous looking fish. It's orange with some reddish hue in the middle there. Cheryl says 125. This is a snow Rafflesia discus. Like I said, I'm probably mispronouncing that. I wonder where the name snow comes from, because I don't see any white in it. Typically, if it has snow in the name, I think I consider it a white fish of some sort, or a white shrimp. But nope. This is just the orange and red one. And I really don't know how much these really go for in person. Let me see if I can find a one on. Let's see what Google pulls up here. If anything, Google might not show up anything. We'll see. Discus. Particle says 8 inches. I'd say 250. Mexicali says 180. Like Missoula says 50. Let's see. I really don't see any prices going on. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see some for like a 2-inch one. Ryan Bushnell says 75. see, Cheryl says 200 and 250 for retail for one that size. So let's see how much they're asking for on this one. This was 8 inches. It's a male. Yeah, kind of looks beautiful. Although I'm not into keeping discus. I would want to keep them, but I really don't think I could have the tank size for them. And the price is asking for this 8-inch discus is $350. So, I think the closest person on that was probably Cheryl, but that's for retail price. But Cheryl said 125. You like Missoula said 50. Mexicali said 180, so he's the closest so far. So Ryan Barshell said 75. So I'd say Mexicali got closer on that one. Going by the prices for Cheryl, what Cheryl said, 200, 250 for retail for one that size. Is probably that would have been probably close to the price that they're asking. Looking on Google, Myrtle Beach discus sells a 2-inch one. Looks like for $130. Let's see, that's for a 2-inch one. I really don't see any other good prices on Google. Just doing a quick Google search, I really don't see any prices on what they're selling for online, but just basically going off of the prices that Cheryl says for retail, I'd say that they're probably asking for too much. But then again, if you can't find them and you really, really want a snow Rafflesia, you might want to pay that price. But anyways, let's see what we have next on the hit parade here. This is an Aquarium 6-gallon cube rimless fish tank. This one comes with a stand. Oh, damn. Let's see. Let's see. 250. Okay, then I guess Don got that one. Oh, yeah, yep. Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess Don, you get that one. I just saw the question. I didn't see the price. And that's why you buy from local breeders. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy Zootopia 2. So, oh, my bad. Particle Sun got that one. I hope you guys enjoyed Zootopia 2. You'd have to let me know how that is. I'll probably wait until it gets on the streaming service to watch it. I really don't go out to the theaters too much. So this one up for bid is Aquarium 6-gallon cube. It's rimless fish tank with stand. Aquarium 6-gallon cube rimless fish tank aquarium with a UNS 30C stand for, whoops, please ignore that. The stand is, oops, I screwed up. Let's see here. Yep, 180s. I missed, okay. I totally messed up on that one. My bad on that one. I screwed up on that one. My bad. So I guess Ryan got this one. I thought I got all the prices scratched out, but apparently I screwed up. I'm really a bad host this week. I'm a bad game host. This week, anyways. I've done better on this one. 180 is used. Do not sell that one. Yeah, 180 for the 6-gallon cube. With the stand makes it somewhat more reasonable. But yeah, I would not buy it for $180. The one thing I do like on this one, I do love the way the stand looks on this. Although I wonder how much UNS actually sells that for. UNSC stand. I do like the look of the stand. I'll give him that. Yeah, I guess it's good for a laugh at least. But I do I do like the look of the stand. I think UNS did a good job at designing that stand. I wouldn't buy it for 75, but I'm a cheap wench. Yeah, I would not. I mean, for $100 you could buy a 6 gallon on Hager for that price. But yeah, I'm kind of cheap too. I wouldn't pay 180 for a used tank. I do love the way that stand looks though. It is a good looking stand. If I really wanted it, I might, depending on how much it's going new. But I think I'd pass on that. I'd probably look at other stands. I like the stand, but I'd probably pass for 180. According to the thing, it says the stand was $350. That's just how much they paid for it, and I think that's where I screwed up. Yeah, that's where I screwed up. That's where I screwed up on the. I watched how much the stand was new, but I forgot how much they're asking. $30 a gallon is insane with or without the stand. Yeah. I think the good rule of thumb was always $1 per gallon. I mentioned this earlier. $1 per gallon used is typically a good price. Although when you could buy a new one for about that price, I'd probably go down to like 50 cents per gallon or 25 cents per gallon, because you really don't know what you're getting when you're getting a used tank. Used tank, you have to go there and inspect the silicone, and if they don't do a water leak test in front of you, although I wouldn't trust a water leak and test in front of you. Next, Kelly, aquascapers love to overpay for their stuff. True that. True that. And I think that's what they're going for. This person who's selling it probably is an aquascaper, considering they have a UNS stand, although they put a Aquarium cube on it. I mean, if you're buying a UNS stand, I don't know why you're not buying a UNS aquarium with that. Although my guess is they probably just had a 6 gallon Aquarium off to the side, and they're holding on to the UNS aquarium, so they're kind of getting you on that. They're probably hoping that you just see the UNS stand. They're probably hoping that you puts in your mind that you're buying a UNS aquarium, which is not the case. Cheryl said they paid 75 for a 40-gallon breeder with stand, canister, filter, lights, air pumps, and tons of extras. This post wouldn't catch my attention. Yeah. The only way this will catch my attention is if I'm looking for a smaller tank. I might look at it. I'd probably pass at the $180 price though, because it was only half flex. Yeah. This post was a half flex. I'm guessing though, George, they probably have that UNS 6 gallon cube somewhere in their fish room still. Like I said, they probably didn't want to get rid of the UNS tank. They just wanted to get rid of the stand. So they probably still have the UNS tank somewhere. I don't know if I have another. I think that's it for the. I think that's it for the thing. So I think right now is time for the giveaway. So if you haven't yet, do hashtag price in the chat, and I will be picking two people to go against each other. So let me go ahead and get this set up. Right now we only have 6 entries, and you do have to be present to join this. You do have to be present here. But let me change to the good old Will here. Let me move this camera out of the way here so you can see who's entered here. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me. So if you haven't entered, do hashtag price, and that way you get entered. I'm going to choose 2 of you to have the fun game. Let's see. We have Aquarium Thoughts. No, okay. So I guess we have 5 entries. It lands on me. I'm going to skip myself. So see, we have CR Fish, Lake Missoula, Aquatics and Plants, Kelly Fish Keeper, Particle Aquarius, and Ryan Bushnell. So I think that's all who's been in here recently. I think someone left, but I don't think they entered. I don't think they entered. Who? Let's see. Oh yeah, Sutton Road Aquatics. They left. So I think we're ready to go. I think I'm gonna put the timer on. So I'm gonna give you guys some time to actually enter. Let me put the let's see here. Let me put the timer up here. Let's see. Nope, no, that's hashtag. I don't. Where, oh no, I don't. I don't have the timer up. Oh no, I do have the timer up here. Oh, there's the timer. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the timer up here, and you guys have 90 seconds to enter. If you haven't, hashtag price, and then once we choose a person, we'll have 90 seconds to say that you're here. Just because that's how much the timer I have set on. So I will be spinning the wheel in 70 seconds. And I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Stay tuned later. I'm probably going to do another pop-up stream later. I will be doing some work on this 40-gallon breeder right back here. I'm going to do some recording as well, make a video about it. So you can either join the stream or not, but I'm going to just stream my work and stream my thing. Hey, good morning, Vinoski. How's it going? Thanks for entering the giveaway. And I'm going to be choosing 2 people, and they're going to play a little game. Winner wins the giveaway. Choice prizes. I'm going to give you a choice. It's either a shirt, accessory bag, some used algae scrapers, or a jar of fluval bug bites. So there's a choice of prizes this time. Now you don't win at all, but you get to choose what you win. We'll discuss that over email. So all right, let's spin for the first person. Let's do this to see who is the first person up. Let me refresh this because I know Vinoski's Fishkato. Let's see, Vinoski entered. Once again, if it enters with my name, I don't know. Can I? No, I don't think I could delete that. No, I can't delete that. So I'm going to spin, and the first person up is Ryan Bushnell. Congratulations, you are the first contestant on the Aquarium Price is Right. Let me see. I don't want to close this. Let me see. Okay. All right. So Ryan Bushnell, you're the first person. Okay, let's see here. And let's see who the second person is. Lake Missoula. So we got Lake Missoula Aquatics and Plants. So you are the second contestant on the Aquarium Price is Right. So, okay, so we got Ryan Bushnell and we got Lake Missoula. So basically the way this is going to run, is we are going to play the Price is Right. We get to, like the guessing price. You guess the price of the item up for bid from Craigslist. And then, so the first person guesses the price, and the second person is going to say if the price is higher or lower than the guess that was made. So since Ryan was the first person up, Ryan, you get to choose if you want to guess the price or guess higher or lower than the guess. So Ryan, what would you wait, actually hold on. Lake Missoula, are you still here? I totally forgot that. So you do have 90 seconds to say that you're here. I know Ryan's here. Lake Missoula, are you still here? You have 90 seconds to come up on the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to have to choose someone else to be the second contestant. I almost forgot about that. I want to make sure both of you guys are here. That's it. It's okay. So since you're first, so Ryan's going to do higher or lower. Okay, and I do have three options. So the second contestant chooses if they want to go with the first option, the second option, or the third option. Okay, so Lake Missoula. Okay, so you both are here. So Lake Missoula, I do have 3 items. I kind of want to do this random. So I do have 3 items to guess from, which you're going to be the guesser. So you get to choose to guess. Do you want to do item number 1, item number 2, or item number 3? Yeah, I just kind of want to randomize it a little bit, so I don't, because I do have like 3 items for this giveaway. Well, 3 guesses, 3 items to guess on. I just want to kind of do it randomly. So, Lake Missoula, give me a number between 1 and 3. 1, 2, or 3. I think random kind of helps because that way I have no say in which one you're guessing on. I'll give you 90 seconds. Otherwise, I'm just going to Google it. Okay, 2. Okay. All righty. So Lake Missoula, it says 2. So let's go to item number 2. Let me close that one off for the time being. And I'm going to go to, let's see. I want to make sure all the prices are removed. Okay, so when I pull up this picture, Lake Missoula, you're going to guess how much this is going for on Craigslist. And you get 90 seconds to guess. Well, yeah, if you go a little bit over, I don't care. But let's see. Here's the item. This is a CO2 cylinder canister. It is 20 pounds aluminum with siphon dip fill tube. I don't know what that is. This is cash only, must be able to pick up near the Colorado National Golf Club. This is a 20-pound food grade aluminum CO2 cylinder with fill dip siphon tube installed. It's probably half full of CO2 currently. So how much is this tank going for on Craigslist? Apparently this is in Colorado. Hey, Aquaballs, how's it going, George? Welcome to the stream. Glad that you're here. So how much do you think this is going for, Lake Missoula? If anyone wants to chat, wants to help, feel free to help. Same thing when it comes up to Ryan. And Lake Missoula says $50. So Lake Missoula thinks this tank is going for $50. So Ryan, is it going to be higher or lower than $50, Ryan? So Ryan Bushnell says this is going higher than $50. So let's see what the actual retail price on Craigslist is for this 20-pound cylinder canister on Craigslist. Yeah, I really should have got a drum roll thing here, but let's see how much this is going for. This is going for $100. Congratulations, Ryan. You are the winner of the Aquarium Price is Right. So, of course, feel free to email me and we'll set up the prize. Email me at dave@aquariumthoughts.com. And I will set up the prize for you, send it out to you. And like I said, you get a choice between a t-shirt, accessory bag, the Fluval Bug Bites, or one of the used algae scrapers, which would be perfect for this, considering that we're talking about used equipment on Craigslist. So since I still do have 2 more to go through, I'm going to basically, let's play the rest of the game here. This is for no prizes or anything. So let me go up to number 1. Let's see. Okay, let's pop up that. Here is option number 1 that you had a choice to go with. This is a aquarium. It is a curved. Once again, this is one of those half moons. This is a 15-gallon this time. This is a nice rounded aquarium. It is approximately 15 gallons and all accessories: heater, filter, air pump, thermometer, and siphon. This one has no leaks and it comes with everything pictured. How much do you think this is going for on Craigslist? Aquaball says $175. Yeah. Well, with these giveaways, there always has to be some kind of loser and a winner. But since you're here, you're all winners. Cheryl says $150. Particle Aquarius says they'll pay $0. And if that was the winning bid, I wouldn't bother picking it up. Let's see. Yeah. Thing with you buying stuff, you definitely don't want to overpay. You want to pay what you pay for. So how much is this half moon aquarium 15-gallon curved? How much do you think this one's going for? George Aquaball says 175. CR Fish says 150. Ryan says $50. Let's see how much this is going for on Craigslist. This one is going for $25. It's $25 for all. This is probably, I think this was probably more reasonable than the previous one. And I think Ryan was the closest on that one. Yeah, some folks think they have gold in them with their used tanks. Yes, they do. Yeah, I think 25 is probably still asking a bit much, maybe, but I think it's more reasonable than the other $10 one we had. Let me see how much that one was going for. I forget how much that one was going. How much was that one? Let me go back here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, definitely a lot reasonable than this one. This first one that we had was a 10-gallon. They were asking for 90. So definitely more reasonable. Alrighty. Okay, that one we already played on. And here's the final one, which is this one is a 30-gallon aquarium with stand, filter, 2 air pumps, light, water test, vacuum. I'm guessing this person is probably getting out of the game. This one's 30 gallons aquarium with stand, filter, 2 air pumps, light, water test, vacuum, and etc. Fishes are available for extra. So how much do you think this one's going for just for the tank and the stand and the filter and the 2 air pumps, light, water test, and vacuum? This is 30 gallons. How much do you think this is going for? Dun, 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 dun. Did I put the timer up? I don't know if I put the timer up. There we go. Now we have the timer. Okay, CR Fish says $100. Much better option, but I'd refuse the Skittle puke substrate. Yeah, that's what I'm working. That's what I'm working on this tank. I'm not putting in Skittle puke gravel, but I'm going to change up the substrate just a little bit, just a tad. Just throw the Skittle puke substrate in the flower bed. Ryan says 150. Let's see. This is a 30 gallon. How much is this going for? And like I said earlier, I'm going to do some work on this tank. I'm going to pop up a stream for that. I'm going to do some video recording on it as well. So if you want to join me on the stream, you could do that as well. I do have some video to record on it. I actually have a couple of videos I'm going to record after this stream. One I'm going to live stream, the other one I'm not. so you can kind of get a peek on how I do my recording. And I do have to find a way to get rid of all these Malaysian trumpet snails. Assassin snails are not quite working for me on this. So let's see how much this one is going for. This 30-gallon used. This one is going for. Good morning. Oh yeah, Aquaballs just woke up. Yeah. I typically wake up early because I'm just used to waking up early. I work for the postal service as a carrier, so yeah, I kind of do wake up early for that. So Lake Missoula on this one says $90. Ryan says $150. Cheryl says $100. Aquaballs, do you want to put in how much you think this 30 gallons is going for? Otherwise, I'm going to reveal the price. Probably give you a few seconds here. That way you could put how much you think it's going for. I think so far everyone who... Okay, so Aquaballs says 75. So we have 75, 90, 100, and 150. And the price on this one is $180. Oh boy. I do not know where to start on this one. I do not know where to start on the price on this one. So I think on that one, I think Ryan was closest on that one with 150. Yeah, I think that's right. I've been off all day on this game thing though, but yeah, that is unreasonable. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably the most unreasonable one I think we had today. I think, unless I'm off on that one. I think this one would have been a perfect option for the higher or lower. Yep. This is definitely gold. Maybe they have gold in that substrate. Maybe that's why it's so much. Maybe they have a gold substrate in there mixed in with that gravel that they have in that one. But yeah, definitely gold. Let's see. I'm guessing they probably have a cheap light on there. They probably have a cheap filter. No, I think actually that looks like a Penguin Pro. I think I could be wrong on that one. I'm just kind of looking at that. I think that is kind of looks like a Penguin Pro just by what's on the bottom, but I really don't know on that one. But definitely unreasonable on that price. I could get rid of that hashtag's no longer good. But yeah, definitely definitely horrible on that one. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you can find some good prices on Craigslist, and you can find some really totally unreasonable prices on Craigslist as well, just like that last one shown. So anyways, I want to thank everyone for participating in the Aquarium Price is Right. Thanks for everyone for joining the stream. Congratulations to Ryan with the win. Make sure you do email me, Ryan. That way I get set up that prize for you. Dave@aquariumthoughts.com. If you forget that email address, I think it's in my profile on YouTube, or you can contact, if you go to Facebook, I'm also on Facebook at not Aqua, I was going to say Aquaballs. You can also catch me on Facebook at Aquarium Thoughts. I do have a profile there. So anyways, I thank everyone for joining. Okay, CR Fish says, looks maybe a top fin filter. That could be the case. Yeah, pump, stand, lights, etc. Yeah, that's where they jack up the price. So anyways, thanks for joining. I need to get going. I do need to take care of some other video recording for the channel. And I want to definitely thank everyone for joining here today. And have a great day. And I'll probably see you next week. I'll probably have another live stream next week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next week yet, though. So anyways, as usual, have a great day, night, or whenever you're watching this, if you're watching the replay. Bye-bye.